Hey guys, how's it going? Coach James here. Sorry, a little late today. Having a little bit of trouble with the Wi-Fi. I don't know why it's not working in my garage for some reason, but it's been kind of going in and out the past day or so. So yesterday was kind of bad, and today it's kind of in and out. So been kind of playing with it a little bit, but it should be okay now with the Wi-Fi. But I think we should be good on that one. Let me know if we're having connection troubles with it. But again, we're gonna get into today's workout. So what we need for today is we do need a light kettlebell and a heavier kettlebell. So light kettlebell, heavy kettlebell. If you don't have one, use a lighter dumbbell. I'll be using a lighter dumbbell today because I don't have a light kettlebell. So I only have the 53 and the 80. So we'll make do with what we have for today. So we're gonna go and get started. Now we do have a built-in warm-up in the workout. So we're gonna get straight into it. So make sure we have our equipment ready. So this first section, we're gonna go 4 rounds, okay? It's a mix of body weight and then also your dumbbell or kettlebell that you have. So I will be mixing the both when we're gonna go through this. Again, comment below if there's, I wouldn't say shitty connection, but a shoddy connection. Same thing, right? So I'm gonna grab my dumbbell. We're gonna go 4 rounds. So first one we're gonna start with is just some body weight work. So we're gonna go with a bear crawl walkout. So we're working shoulder stability, working core on this one. So make sure hips over the knees, shoulders over the hands. We're gonna walk out as far as we can. Keep the core braced, glute squeeze, and then all the way back in. So keep those knees low to the ground. Okay, small steps as you go out, and then pull all the way back in, okay? Only go as far as you can maintain a good core position. So maybe it's here, maybe if you can go all the way out, it's even better, but we're gonna be here for 10 reps, okay? And small steps all the way back in, that's 5, we got 5 more. Again, this is kind of a built-in warm-up, so we're not trying to go crazy on this. Just gonna go at a nice even pace. Just prepping the body, okay? All the way back in from here. We got 2 more left. And then all the way back in from here. Keep those knees low. All right, so that is 10. Next one, I want you to grab your lighter kettlebell or dumbbell for this one, okay? We're gonna go with some windmills. So make sure we lock that arm overhead. The feet are gonna turn away from the dumbbell. And then from here, I'm gonna use this front leg as my guideline down to the floor. And I'm gonna come all the way back up, okay? So we're gonna be here for 8 reps, okay? I like to open up that palm. Again, see how the feet are turning away. I'm gonna hinge through those hips. This will be 5 right here. Again, take your time on this one. And we got 1 more. All right, here we go. All right, we'll hit 8 on the other side now. So again, lock that weight overhead. We're gonna turn those feet the opposite way, and then we're just going to hinge down. So I'm folding from those hips. My eyes will stay on the dumbbell the entire time, okay? I'm just hinging through that front leg. Use that guideline. We're hitting 8 on this one. Question of the day, favorite pair of socks that you own? I'm wearing my favorite pair. They're purple and they have pizzas on it. But that's question of the day. If you have a favorite pair of socks, go ahead and comment below your favorite pair of socks. But my purple pizza socks, my favorite. Cool. All right, so once we're done with our windmills, we're gonna go to our heavier kettlebell. We have racked kettlebell marches. So I'm gonna go to my heavier one for this one, okay? We're gonna go 10 on each side. Try to get that knee as high as you can. Always having some kind of carry variation in these workouts because it's really good for the core. Also, that rack position works the upper back and the lat because you have to stay nice and tight through that position, okay? We're going 10 per side. All right, there we go. I think every workout should have a carry variation because we're always carrying stuff around the house. Works your grip, works your core, works everything. All right, so halos for the next one. We have 8 per side. We're gonna start with the half kneeling position, dumbbell or kettlebell, right here at the chest. Again, you're not moving the head So head shouldn't move at all. You're just moving the dumbbell or object that you have around your head, okay? So working on shoulder mobility. It's easy just to move the head and just do that. Okay, you're not really working true mobility. So again, working through the full range of the shoulders, the head is not involved, okay? 7, this is also a good core challenge that we're not trying to arch our backs. We're trying to keep a good neutral position, which the hips tucked, glutes squeeze, abs tight, solid. And then we'll go 8 on the other side, okay? Don't move the head, do your best not to. This is good to open up the shoulders, get some rotation in them. That's why it's a built-in warm-up. We're going light, so the intent is movement quality, lightweight. I would probably say the only challenging weight you want to use is for the marches because you do want to go heavy for your carries, but everything else, we're keeping it light. We're just gonna flow through. So 1 round down, ready. We're gonna go 4 total. Okay, so we got 3 more rounds to go. So back in that bear crawl position again. And we're gonna walk out and then all the way back in from there. Okay. Let's keep going, small steps in, small steps with the hands out. Make sure you're keeping those arms nice and long, pushing through the floor. Last 2. All right, there we go. Cool. All right, so next one, we have our windmills. Back to our lighter weight again. Feet turn away, and we're gonna hinge down. Again, keep your eyes on the dumbbell or kettlebell the entire time. All right, there we go. Again, guys, this is still our warm-up. So again, we're going light with the weight, just being intentional with our movements. As we're going through, be aware of your position, okay? We got good position throughout. Last 2. And then we'll switch to our heavier bell. All right, there we go, cool. And let's switch to our heavier bell for the racked marches. Again, you're working for that 45-degree angle. Wrist should stay straight, not bent. Hands should be glued to the collarbone. All right, other side, and make sure when we're carrying, we're not here, we're here. Good core position, nice and solid. Last 2. All right, there we go, cool. All right, what do we have after this? Halos, that's right. Okay, good shoulder mobility. Shoulder's a mobile joint, so we have to take it through the full range of motion. Should be rotating. It's a rotating joint, very mobile joint. Keep the core brace, glute squeeze. Around one side, pull it over, and then go other side. All right, there you go, other side. Think of it almost like a weighted shoulder circle. Same thing. Fix that. Over, pull over around the other side. Good. Yeah, last 2. Big circles. All right, nice job, guys. All right, that's 2 rounds down. We got 2 more to go. Feeling good? We're rolling? Sweet. All right, back to our walkouts again. Again, do your best to keep those knees low. Think pushing through the ground. So arms stay nice and long. Walk out as far as you want, and then pull it back in. You actually feel your quads working on this one too, because we're almost, think of it almost like in a squat position in that bear crawl. Because if I stand up, I'll be in that deep squat position. So if you feel feel your quads, that's totally fine and normal. Okay, 6. Last 2. And last one. All right, there we go. Check it out. And then we'll go to our windmills. More shoulder work, but windmill, if you go light enough, it turns into a mobility drill because we're stretching out the lat and the hips as well. So you should feel a nice stretch through that outside hip. You don't have to go all the way down to the ground. Only go where your body allows you to go. One more. All right, there we go. Whew, feels good. Press it up, turn away. Nice full stretch by pushing that hip out. Last 2, 7, and 8. All right, there we go. Back to our heavy bell again. Now we're working on some core stability. So we always add some mobility in and then stability. So our bear crawl walkouts, that's stability work for our core and shoulders. And then windmills, mobility. And then we go back to stability for our marches. And then halos are gonna be mobility again. So there's a rhyme and reason between each exercise. Keep nice and tight. All right, that's 10. 10 on the other side. And you can use a dumbbell if you need to as well. Kettlebell is a little more comfortable, but if you don't have one, you use the dumbbell in that rack position. If you don't just want to march in place, you can walk around in a small circle for 30 seconds. Whatever works for you on that, guys. All right, core position, glutes squeezed, big circles around the head. That's 6, we got 2 more. 7, each circle's 1 rep, and then we'll switch it up. Other side, guys. How are we doing so far? We're doing good? Connection seems fine? Let me know if it's not. Wi-Fi these days, I'm sure is crazy because there's so many people using it. All the way around. That's 5, 6, last 2, 7, and 8. All right, guys, we got 1 more round to go. Check out those shoulders. How are we doing so far? Anyone write any comments? I can't even see. Oh well, we'll be fine. All right, last set. You know what they say, last set, best set, right? And then we'll move on to our next piece of the workout. So, back to our walkouts again. Keep that good bear crawl position. Again, make sure with your bear crawl, your knees aren't touching. You want to have the knees slightly out. Again, think like you're in a squat position. And pull back in. Just nice and controlled. With the fingers, keep them nice and spread. Okay? You want a good base of support as we're crawling through. That's 3. Starting to get a little spicy now. That's 6. Don't forget to breathe. Whew. Shoulders are getting tired now. Last 2. It's a good warm up. We still have more shoulder work, guys. 2 more reps. Let's start traveling out a little bit farther. Start squeezing your butt when you extend, and then relax back. All right, there we go. Cool. Windmill time. Lightweight on this one. All right. Get that weight overhead. Turn those feet. That's 8 right there. Whew. Okay, 8 more to go on the other side. Turn the feet, always turn the feet away. All right, there we go. Hinge it down, come all the way up. Again, it's a hip hinge. Start from the hips. Add some good upper back rotation as well. Last 2, 7, and 8. Nice job. All right. Now we have our rack carries. We're almost there, guys. Just a little warm up. Get a little sweat going on. Just breathe through. Drive that knee up. Working that single leg stability. Excuse me. Doing it for the pizza socks. And that's 10. All right, there we go. All right, what do we have left? Halos. Last set of halos, guys. And then we'll move on to the favorite part of the workout. It's a good one. 5 rounds of it. All right, let's go. Finish this one out. Take it around 10. Seven. Try to fight that head from moving. All right. Half kneeling other side now. All right, there we go. That's it, guys. So 4 rounds of that. Get a little break. Shake out those shoulders if you need to. Do some arm circles, totally fine. But that was our warm up for today. So again, we focus on our movement for the day is pressing. So we gotta make sure our shoulders are nice and mobile, they're stable, they're feeling good. Again, core is always the main thing we wanna turn on. So this next piece, you are gonna need, I'd probably say one heavy bell, 1 light bell, or 1 heavy bell and 1 light dumbbell. Just because, again, we have some higher rep stuff today that's isolating smaller muscles. So we need a lighter weight for that one. So we're gonna go and get started. So it's 5 rounds of work, okay? So make sure we have everything. We have a tall kneeling press, kettlebell swing, we have a kettlebell jerk, suitcase RDL, and then we're gonna go with a skull crusher. So you will need your lighter weight for your skull crusher. Okay, everything else you can use your heavier bell, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. So 5 rounds, not for time, so just gotta get through 5 rounds of it. So let's start on our tall kneeling press. I recommend starting with the weaker side first for your press. Now the reason we're in the tall kneeling position really works on trunk stability, so making sure we're not arching our back during our press. So we really have to lock in our glutes and our abs at the same time. Toes are tucked underneath for extra tension. So toes are tucked, glutes and abs are squeezed. We're nice and solid now. And let's press it out. We have 8. Pull, press. And again, do that first set if you need to. You can go with a lighter kettlebell or dumbbell for this one. I'm cool with the heavy one, but again, whatever we need to modify, I might need to switch out for a lighter one later on. We'll see. But we're gonna go 5 rounds. 6. Keep that brace. All right, there we go. All right, so once we're done with those presses, we have some kettlebell swings. So we have 12 swings. Going through it, hinge, drive all the way through. Abs tight. We've done tons of swings, guys, so our form should be good. Keep the belt high. 2 more. All right, that's 12. All right, guys, good job. All right, next one we have our kettlebell jerk. So think of it like a push press. So 3 movements that I want you to remember is dip, punch, and drop. So I'm gonna dip to use my hips, explosively punch, and then drop down into it, okay? So, kind of like a push press, except we're adding that extra dip into it, okay? So remember, dip, punch, and drop, okay? 6 per side on this one. Let's get that bell up. Dip, punch, and drop. Back down. So keep the abs braced, just like the tall kneeling press. Last 2. 5. And 6. All right, we'll go other side now. Shake out that shoulder. And then we'll go other side from here, guys. Let's go. Dip, punch, and drop. Last 2. Last one. All right, there we go. You can use your heavier bell for that one because you are using momentum to get the weight up. So you can go heavy compared to the tall kneeling press, but if you want to challenge yourself, you can do both, okay? All right, next one we have suitcase Romanian deadlifts. So it's very much like a regular Romanian deadlift for a good morning, same hinge position, but we're just loading offset, meaning the bell is going to be on one side, so it's going to want to pull us in that direction. So we have to use our opposite oblique to stay stable. And then as we hinge down, just looking for that hamstring stretch. Drive all the way through, okay? We're going to go 10 on each side, total 20. Abs tight. Feel those hamstrings. Make sure, if I see you from the side, it should be a nice flat back. Hinging through those hips. Feel that hamstring stretch. All right, that's 10. 10 on the other side. Hinge, come all the way up. Pretend like you're holding 2 kettlebells so you maintain tension. Last one. All right, there we go. Cool. All right, go to your lighter dumbbell or kettlebell for this next one. We have skull crushers. So we're gonna go 14 reps on this. Gotta turn my head around. So isolating the triceps on this one, 14 reps. So let's lay on our back, okay? Or you can do it standing. I prefer laying it on my back because it's just easier and less to think about. I can just really focus on my triceps. So dumbbell in line with the eyebrows. You're gonna tap right above your head, press, okay? Keeping the elbows tucked in. There we go, that's 10, we got 4 more to go. Working all the pressing muscles today. Triceps, shoulders, a little bit upper back. All right, that's 14 right there. So that's round 1, okay? We're gonna go through 5 rounds of that. So take breaks when you need to in between, okay? Okay, it's a strength building workout, okay? So again, 5 rounds. Let's go back to our tall kneeling press again. Again, you can switch out weights whenever you need to. After that first round, kind of think about, okay, which ones are hard, which ones are easy, which one do I need to change the weight out on. So for me, I decided to change out the weight for the skull crushers. So, I mean, for you guys, again, do what feels best for you, okay? So let's go back to our tall kneeling press. 8 per side, nice and tight. Three more. 1. All right, there we go. Those are probably the most challenging out of all these things. Shoulders feeling good though. All right, let's go, other side. Abs. Thinking about pressing and then pull it down. Almost like a lat pull down or a pull up. Last one. There we go. All right. Those are brutal. Now we got 12 swings now. Exhale at the top. That's 10. Snap those hips. Core brace. That's 12. All right, there we go. Cool. Catch your breath. Now we have our jerks. 6 per side. Breathe. It's only 5 rounds, right? Drop underneath the bell. All right, there we go. Shake out that shoulder, and we'll go other side. You can recover in between. Totally fine. All right, let's go other side. There we go. All right, Suitcase RDLs now. Again, with this one, you're really looking more for that stretch in the hamstrings than anything. If you feel that stretch in the hamstrings, you're doing it right. Just gotta be aware of what we're doing with our muscles. Again, suitcase position, find that hamstrings, come all the way up. Once you load those hamstrings properly, drive through the glutes. Don't want the knees cave, drive out. All right, there we go, 10. 10 on the other side. Again, keep that bell kind of behind your calf, because a lot of times people will end up caving in with their knee. We're trying to push outward, so we're trying to open up those hips, hinge back into them, so you feel those hamstrings. Last 2. 1. All right, there we go. All right, let's go to our skull crushers now. 14 reps. All right, there we go. And you can use dumbbell or kettlebell for this one. Make sure they're right in line with the eyebrows. Bend the elbows and then just press away. That's 10. All right, there we go. That's 14. Now let's do 15. All right, that's 2 rounds down. We're in our 3rd round now. So back to our tall kneeling press. Guys are doing good. Gonna take little breaks in between. Let the arms recover. Gonna take strength-based workout, so it's okay with a little bit slower tempo. If you have a lighter weight, and that's the only one you have, dude, rock it out. Go fast on that one without any breaks. But if you're going heavy enough, you will need a little bit of recovery in between, especially on these tall kneeling presses. Everything else isn't bad, it's just these ones right here that get me. Just because you're not using momentum, you're in like a static position, so it requires a lot of grinding strength to get that weight up. So that's why I always start on my weaker side, which is my right side. I'm a lefty. Tight. Ribs down. All right, that's 8. It's hard to fight those ribs down. I know I'm struggling with it a little bit, but as long as you're actively thinking, okay? Doesn't mean it's gonna be perfect all the time, but long as you're actively trying to get that core braced, because that's how you're gonna get stronger in these positions. It'll translate to when we're actually pressing with the barbell, because we've worked on reinforcing that core and trunk position through this movement. Last two. There you go. All right, we got swings next. Whew. Honestly, I haven't touched a barbell in like 4 weeks. I may have one. My body actually feels really good just doing kettlebell work right now. But hey, I'm gonna roll with it. Two more. Last one. All right, here we go. Good job, guys. All right, catch your breath. Okay, we're in round 3 right now. Gonna go through our jerks. Again, we're using the legs to get this weight overhead. So let's clean it up. Nice and solid, abs, dip and punch. Last two. All right, there we go. Shake it out, be on the other side. Catch your breath. Last two. All right, there we go. What do we have next? Suitcase RDLs. We got it. I like to start on the floor with our suitcase RDLs. Just it's gonna help reinforce that hip hinge. So start with sitting the belt to the floor, hip hinge, keep those arms out. Get nice and tight through your grip. So on this side, pretend like you're squeezing a lemon. On this side, grip that belt tight, drive all the way through. Now hinge, drag. This is 8. Last 2. 9. And 10. All right, there we go, pass it over. Same thing again. Let's start from the floor. So we're driving those knees out. You can even push your foot against the bell. Tight, lift. You don't have to go all the way down, as long as you feel those hamstrings. Last 2. And, all right, there we go. All right, let's hit those skull crushers now. If you have 2 dumbbells, you can go like that, okay? You can always do it with 2, but right now we're only gonna use 1, because most people only have 1. That's 10, 4, 2, last 1, and 1. All right, there we go. Whew. That's round 3 done. So we're on round 4 now. You're gonna take breaks whenever you guys need to, but we're on round 4. Everything's fine. It's just those presses, man. In that tall kneeling position, it's killer. Shoulders getting a little tired, but we'll be all right. I like this kind of pace. Slow, grindy work. I actually like that better than the fast stuff for time. All right, let's go. Well, that's just me. 8 more to go. Woo. Shoulders, they burn, and it felt better though. Felt like my form was a little bit better on the core side. Really focusing on that brace. And the more tension you have in your body, the more the weight's gonna feel a lot lighter. So the harder we grip, harder we brace, it almost feels effortless. Not 100%, but it helps. Squeeze it. 3 more. 2 and 3. There we go. Whew. And get up. All right, guys. Catch a little break. Man, those presses, brutal. Especially if you went heavy enough. You can also do a bottoms under if you're lightweight and it's getting too easy. Go with the bottoms under or pistol grip press. I need a lighter kettlebell for that though. Last 2. 11, 12. All right, there we go. Sweet. Swings are done. We have our jerks now. Give yourself some time to breathe though before we go on those jerks. Okay, this is round 4. We have 1 more round after this. You guys doing good. How are we doing so far? We good? Thumbs up. I think that's the lucky socks. Purple pizza socks. All right, let's go. Let's get that bell back up. Clean it up. Last 2. Dip, punch and drop. All right, there we go. Woo. Those are surprisingly tiring. It's either that or I'm still tired from the swings. I don't know. But, man, let's get that weight up. Let's go. Last 2. 5. Brace. And 6. All right, there we go. Woo. Suitcase deadlifts now. Pull from the floor, all right? Start from the floor, but you don't have to end on there. Starting from there just reinforces that good starting position. Once we get that starting position down, everything will fall into place. So again, make sure our stance is wide enough to where we're able to push our knees open. Lift. Strong exhale. Last 2. All right, there we go. Switch it over. So we're gonna go to the floor again. Whew. Brutal. Working out with Vans though. My favorite workout shoe. Tight. Up. Hinge. That's 8. Dos más. All right, there we go. All right, let's hit those skull crushers. Skull crushers. That's a horrible name, but a good tricep exercise. Wonder if someone's ever actually dropped a dumbbell on their head. Probably. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, guys, we got 1 more round to go. Una más. Woo. I'm sweating. It's brutal. All right. Man, These tall kneeling presses, I'm not looking forward to them. Out of everything, so simple, yet so effective. Shoulders are tired. Allow me. All right, you guys ready? All right, let's go. We got one more round to go. This workout's a grinder, guys. You gotta grind through these reps. Man, I'm getting tired now, not gonna lie. All right, let's go. Let's power through these, guys. That's 8. Holy shit. That was hard. That's why I start with that side first. So much harder than my left. All right, we're gonna go other side. Whenever you guys are ready. I'm just taking a little break. This last round is, I'm smoked. It's not like heart rate, it's just muscles. My muscles are fatigued. Not my heart rate. Two more. Come on, hard punch, let's go. Punch. All right, there we go. Those are done. All right, we got swings. Come on, lucky socks. Gotta power through. All right. Don't ever swing like that. Always good. Do our good form when we're doing swings. Here's good form. Last 2. All right, it's 12. All right, shake it up. All right, we got our jerks next. I need to wipe my face. Getting sweaty now. Oh. We have jerks, deadlifts, and skull crushers. Last 3. Whew. Breathe. That's all you guys can do is just breathe. Feeling a little fatigued today, but hey, we're doing it right. We're in here, we're working hard. Yeah. Other side now. Man, smoked. All right, let's go. We gotta finish strong, guys. Last one. All right, there we go. All right. Dos más. Suitcase. And then triceps. And then we are done. Oh man. And then what you can do after is go outside. Get some freaking sun. It's a nice day. All right, let's go. Tight. All right, other side now. You can always start from the floor, so we have a good setup. So start here, grip and grip. Good hinge position, drive through. last 2. All right, there we go. All right, guys, last of the skull crusher. Let's go right into it. No need for a break. They're just skull crushers. These are probably the easiest out of this entire workout. That's 10. 3, 4. All right, there we go, guys. 14, we did it. Whew. Oh man, that was brutal. So we got through that one, guys. That was rough, I'm not gonna lie, but that's what we expected, right? So for your cool down, let's take some time, get outside. If you wanna walk around your backyard, just walk around. Sit in the sun if you need to, just try to decompress. That's all I want you guys to do for your cool down. Take a walk, chill, decompress outside, enjoy the sun, guys. So I'll see you guys in about an hour. I'm gonna run you guys through body weight as well. So another spicy one. So you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching with me. We'll see you later.